Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the Forex account again. Like I said, we are continuing the series of trading Forex and learning how to trade and how to do everything and so on and so forth. So I'm trading all of the 10 accounts at once. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then number 10 here, right here. And then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. So as of right now, we're gonna make a quick analysis. Right now I have AUD NZD negative, and I have Euro USD positive at $13. I'm not gonna do anything here. I have a 8,000%, actually almost 9,000% right here of the margin level, so I'm pretty safe. I'm gonna try to open another trade here. So let me just see what I'm gonna do here. Your SAK, I'm sorry. Probably gonna sell your SAK. Let's let me go here. Your SAK. I'm gonna try and sell it. 0.13 because that's the lot size we're trading at, or trading with. And as you can see, not paying a swap right now. I need to see how much I'll pay off a swap. So there's also that. I need to take that into consideration. But as of right now, I'm pretty okay. So as you can see, yeah, that should be it. That should be it right now. Margin level is at 5%, which is really safe. Okay, with all the 3 orders going, all the 3 orders open, I still have more than 5,000% of margin level free, which is really good. Now I'm gonna go to account 2. So account number 2, let me see something here. So we have Euro NOK. Let me see something. Oh no, hold up. I probably need to do something here. Euro NOK, NOK, where is it? Okay, so as you can see here, I don't know which position we placed the order here. We placed an order at 11.7537. 11.7537. Let me see. 11.7537. Yeah, yeah, so between like this, somewhere in here. Yeah, more or less. So as you can see, let me zoom in. 7.537. Yeah, more or less like this. As you can see, we are negative 150%. So I am probably gonna wait just a little more, and depending on what happens. Actually, now let me see what I'm gonna do. Hold up, let me think here. Let me just do something here real quick. 10 divided by 2, 5, 166. 40. Let me see something. 10, 2. Now let me just see that. 4,000 divided by 3. Okay, 13 divided by 3. Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wait a little longer. If this trade goes more negative, if Euro NOK keeps going against me, then I'm gonna place another trade here, another selling position. Just given the fact that I have 6,000% of margin, I'm pretty safe. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about in here. I mean, I'd only start to worry if I don't know if I'm at 1,500% or, you know, something lesser than this, something less than this. Anything below 1,500%, and that would worry me. But as of right now, because the margin's too high, even though the trade is going against me, there's no problem. So with that being said, I'm gonna wait. Oh, and also as soon as I close these trades, I'm probably gonna increase the margin level a little more, because I'm trading with a proportional lot size of 80 to 001. Yeah, so I'm trading with 80.001, which is good, okay, but it's not as safe. I wanted to ideally beat at 100 or 120, but I'm gonna do 100 because 120 I think is way too conservative, and I need to risk a little bit more if I want to make more profit. So 100 to 001 will be the ideal. That means that the next time I open a trade, I'm probably going to decrease the lot size quantity even more. So instead of opening trades of 0.13 lot size, I probably open trade, I don't know, maybe 0.10, 0.9, something like this, just so I have even more margin, because I'm trying to be safe here. Because the way I'm trading is I'm acting like this is all the money I have, and if that's all the money that you have, you cannot afford to make any mistakes. Like it's like there are many things that you can do with when it comes to forex. There are many ways to protect your margin level and protect your account, but ideally is, if let's say for example all you have is 10,000 and you putting all of your money into here. First off, I don't even think you should be doing that in the first place, but you know, it's up to you. Let's say you did it, and if that's all your money that you have available for you, and you cannot afford to deposit money just in case something goes wrong, then you should definitely be worried more about saving the account and making a less percentage rate than trying to make more money and potentially risking the account of ruin, potentially risking the account of ruining it because you are totally out of your proportional lot size. So ideally you want to be able to do, like, if you want to make like 5% a month, 10% a month, it's not, you're not even going to do that every single month, but let's say you want to have an average between 10%, 5%, 8%, then you need to have more money to deposit some in case something goes wrong, because you could potentially run into a bad wave in the market or a bad cycle, and then it's going to take up all of your margin, and if you don't have money to deposit, then you're screwed. So that's pretty much it. And I'm only saying all of that because, again, like I said, guys, this series here is about teaching you what to do. Okay, I don't want to make like 2-minute videos and you don't know nothing of what I did. I really want you to learn how to trade forex in a safe way, so when you do this by yourself, you'll be able to understand everything, and you're not gonna, or at least you're gonna be decreasing your chances of losing money with the market. Okay, so that's why I'm being very thorough and almost like repeating myself, because I really want you to understand what I'm doing, and I really want you to learn. Okay, so keep that in mind. This channel is about learning. If you don't want to learn, then just close this video, go somewhere else. But this channel is for people who actually want to learn, okay, even if it takes a little while. So that being said, let's go to account number 3 now. So all the 3 trades here are okay. I'm paying 4.46 of swapping. Remember that I have this trading for 5 days. I have this trade for 5 days. Now account number 3. Let's see. So the same thing here. I'm probably gonna have to wait. Actually, let me just close this trade right here. 0.13. I'm gonna open another trade here. Let me see where. The margin level is at 3,000%. Almost 4,000%. I'm sorry. Miners. Actually, I don't want to trade on CHF now, because CHF is paying a really high commission and I'm worried about it. So I was gonna place a buying position here in AUD CHF, but like I said, I'm trying to avoid CHF for now. USD CAD. Let me see something. Okay. Your NZD. I might place a trade in Euro NZD, so I'm gonna try and sell Euro NZD in here. NZD. I'm gonna try and sell it. Same thing. So 0.13. As you can see, the margin's still at 3,000%, which is really safe. Okay, like I said, ideally, I am trying to avoid anything that's not that's decreasing my margin too much. So for example, say I open 3 trades in a row, and if I open 3 trades in a row at the same time and they're all open, I need to have at least 4%, 3,000% or 4,000% of margin level, because if I have anything below that, then I think it's way too risky. Okay, it really depends on your risk tolerance, but I think, like I said, it's very personal, and it depends on a lot of factors that you probably don't even know about until you start trading. And I only started realizing things after I started trading. Okay, so okay, account number 3 is okay, all set, all good. Ideally though, I also wanted to close CAD CHF, because I think what's really taking up a lot of my margin is this freaking CAD CHF here. You know, I'm probably just gonna close this trade too. Whatever, I'm just gonna close it. Yeah, as you can see, look at this. Because I closed this trade, my margin is up to 7,000%. So as you can see, I don't know what's going on with CHF, but because of CHF, it's taking up so much of my margin that it's insane. So I'm probably just gonna avoid CHF, and I'm gonna use some other trade. Even if I have to close the trade negative, it doesn't really matter, because in the long run we're gonna get it back. So as you can see, this account now is at 9,949. But there's no problem. I'm just gonna try to open something else here. Some other trade somewhere else. AUD CAD. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and buy AUD CAD. Let me see. The AUD CAD. I'm gonna try and buy it. Buy AUD CAD. Let's see. Look what's gonna happen to my margin. So as you can see, look at it. The same lot size, 0.13. Okay, AUD CAD, but my margin is actually above 3,000% now, because I'm not using CHF. So as you can see, even at a higher lot sizing, I still have more margin than I would have with a lesser or a margin level below 0.13, just because I had CHF. That's probably because of the spread and the commissions and the swapping. That's probably very expensive over time. So that's why you need to take that into consideration. And that's one thing that I didn't pay attention to. And it's like, it is just a small detail, but the problem is that if you don't focus on all the details, then you're very, very prone to make mistakes in the future, and you could potentially blow up your account. Like, I've seen something that happened with someone before, that the person was a good trader and everything, but because this person never checked the swapping that they were paying, that he was paying, he ended up losing his account and blowing up his account, because he was stuck in hedging for a little while, for like a couple of months, and he couldn't get out of it. Because when you go to hedging, I don't know if you guys know, but when you place a hedging order, it's really hard to get out of it. Okay, you could get out of it in some cases, but for many cases that would take months and potentially even years. And the problem is, when you're stuck in hedging, you're not just stuck there, but you're also paying swapping. So you're paying and you're bleeding slowly. And if it takes too long and you cannot make money fast, or faster than the time that you're losing with the swapping, then you would be losing your account day by day, bit by bit, until you potentially have no more margin. That's what happened to one of my friends. He didn't pay attention to the swapping he was paying. Then he was stuck in Euro USD for a little while. His account was out of the proportional lot size, and then he ended up losing the account over time, not in one day, okay, but in a I don't know, maybe a few months after he was stuck in hedging, and he didn't pay attention to it. And when he found out, it was too late, because he had no money to deposit, because the only way that the account could be saved was if he deposited more money, and he did not have the money to deposit. So he ended up screwing everything up. So that's why you need to take that into consideration as well. Okay, so now let's go to account number 4. Oh, okay, account number 4 is pretty cool. We have USD NOK. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close USD NOK, because it's positive. I'm gonna wait for this one to go back to break-even point, and I'm gonna open 2 more trades in this account. Okay, because the margin's too high. It's 11,000%, almost 12,000%. Let's see what we can do in here. Let's see. Go to -2. Euro SAC, so Euro SAK. I'm gonna try and sell Euro SAK here. Boom. As you can see, margin is at 6% right now. Then I'm gonna do another trade somewhere else. Let's see. I'm trying to avoid CHF now. CH4. Yeah, USD NOK. I'm gonna try and sell USD NOK here. So as you can see, same thing, 0.13, okay? Margin level is at 4%, even though I have this trade going against me $100, and I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait for these trades to see what's gonna happen. I don't know, maybe if the entire set is positive, maybe I have one trade going against me and the other two are going in my favor. And then when I put them all together, I am more positive than I am negative. I could close all the trades at the same time. It really depends on what's gonna happen. Maybe only one trade's negative, only one trade's positive, and the other two is negative, and I would maybe close the one that's positive and wait for the other ones, or maybe I'll do something else. It really depends. Like, there's no right or wrong here. It really depends on the context and what's gonna happen, and also depending on the swapping I'm paying. Like I said, the margin level again. But as of now, this account is pretty cool. Let's go to account number 5 now. Account number 5, same thing. As you can see, look at that. CHF. Because of CHF, man, I'm just gonna close CHF, man. Look at it. Look what's gonna happen to the margin. 4,734%. Look at what's gonna happen. 22,000. Do you see how crazy this is? It's all because of this freaking CHF, man. I'm just gonna avoid CHF right now. So let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see. GBP AUD. I'm gonna sell GBP AUD. .13. Okay. Yeah. Even if I'm going against the trade, it doesn't really matter for me. Okay. Now let me see. I'm gonna try and buy USD IDX, even if it's not 100% at the strategy. I'm gonna try and do it. Let me see something here. No. Wait, let me see something else here. Do you want? That's what's hard to choose. Week 1. Nah, so I'm gonna sell USD IDX. Okay, let me sell USD IDX. Let's try and sell it. USD IDX. I don't think they have it here. I don't think it's available on CTrader. USD IDX. Yeah, I don't think it's available here. It's pretty sad. USD. Yeah, it's not available. It's not available. So then let me try some other chart. Let's try USD and OK. I guess it's good. I'm trying to sell USD and OK. USD and OK. I'm gonna try and sell it. Boom. 3 trades at the same time. 5,000% of margin level, which is really safe. Same thing, 0.13 lot size for all the trades. So as you can see, they're all the same at the proportional lot size. And I'm going to see what's going to happen within a few days from now. Let's go to account 6 now. Okay, there's only one here, and I have freaking ADCHF. That's really sad. Oh, man. Oh man, the CHF. That was my mistake, guys. I shouldn't have opened any trades on CHF. The CHF is taking up so much of my margin. Look at this. I only have one trade open here, and I only have 5,000% of margin level available. Look at how crazy that is. Just compare it to the account number 5. So account number 5, I have 5,000% of margin level. Look at it. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at how crazy that is. And I'm showing because it is really important for you. If you don't pay attention to those minor details, you could really blow up your accounts. Look at this. I have in account number 5, I have a 5,000%, 5,200% of margin level with all the 3 trades open. And just keep that in mind, that one's going against me $70, and they are all in the proportional lot size of 0.13. And I still have 5,000% versus account number 6, which has only one trade open, only one trade, and the lot size of 0.05, which is like almost below than less than 50% of what we're trading, and only one open trade, and we only have 5,000%. Yeah, sure, we may have a little more. But if I open 2 more trades here, then I'm probably not gonna have 5,000%. I'm probably gonna have like 2,000%, 1,500%, because of the CHF. So as you can see, if you don't pay attention to that, man, that could really fuck you up. You know, I don't even like saying that way, but it's really true. We need to be very careful when it comes to foreign market and forex market, because we could potentially lose money super quick if you don't pay attention to those things. So what I'm probably gonna do here, I know I don't want to do this, I know it's annoying, but I am probably just gonna close this trade and restart again, okay? Because I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna close this trade, and I'm gonna realize this loss, and it is okay. The account's gonna depreciate a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as we do the right thing from now on, we should be okay. Or I don't know. Maybe I should. No, I'm just gonna close it. Yeah, unfortunately. So as you can see, we are negative almost $300 already because of those mistakes that were made. Just keep that in mind, that I was the one that closed the trade. Okay, I didn't close just a trade today, but I also closed these trades a few days ago, and because of that, I realized a few losses. As you can see in the history of the chart, they're all CHF. So as you can see, AUDCHF, ADCHF, ADCHF, and GBP-CHF. The only trade that I closed positive was GBP-USD, which was in CHF, and look at that. Look at that. I was negative 144% negative, and unfortunately, I had to close these trades in order to protect the account, because I think this account was at 700% of margin level. I mean, I was trading this account for like a week, and then the account only had like 700% of margin level because of this freaking CHF, and I was on the proportional lot size of 80 to 001, as you can see here, doing the same 80 to 001, because all the trades that I opened were CHF. I only had 700% of margin level, which was stupid, like totally stupid. You cannot have 700% of margin level if you're trading for like, I don't know, a week, because you're probably gonna blow up your account in no time. And that's why I closed it. So you better lose $300 than you lose $10,000. So that's kind of how I thought about it. And I'm gonna restart it again. So let me restart this account. So what we're gonna do here, let's see what we're gonna do. Let me go back to majors. Let me go back to H4. Let me see what's gonna happen in H4. E1. Okay. I'm gonna buy AUD or USD here. 0.13. AUD USD. Okay. Look at this now. Remember that the other trade we had only one open trade at CHF, and we only had a 5,000% of margin. Now look at this. Just because we changed the currency pair that we're trading at right now, we have 22,000% of margin level. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And we're still using 0.13. So we're using more than 50%, more than the double amount of lot size we were using on CHF. But because we have margin now, this account's much safer, and we're much more prone to make profit and protect the account than versus trading on a CHF, for example. That's just how much you should, and I am emphasizing that all the time, because you need to understand that if you don't understand this, what I'm saying, you're not gonna last on the market, and I want you to last as much as possible. Okay, especially because we don't use stop loss, and because we don't use stop loss, we need to be careful even more, you know. So we need to double up our attention here when it comes to not trading with stop loss, because, you know, if you don't pay attention, and if something happens, maybe some crazy news happens, and you don't close the trade, you could potentially lose all your money because you don't have margin for that. But yeah, I've said that too many times already. So now let's see other chart here. I'm gonna try and sell Euro GBP. Euro GBP. I'm gonna try and sell it. Okay, 0.13, same thing. And then I'm gonna buy NZD USD. So I'm gonna buy NZD USD. Good. Amazing. So as you can see, 6,000%. I had more margin than I had previously before, with all the 3 trades open, using a proportional lot size of 0.13. Okay, so we are pretty good to go here. Pretty good to go. They can save. Everything is good. Now we're gonna trade and go to account number 7. As of now, I'm gonna wait. You know, I could close these trades. I could close like this trade positive and this one negative to make up for that loss, but I'm pretty good. And that's what I have here. So now, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this one. 10,000%. This one's at 11,000%. GPNZD. I'm gonna wait more. Open more trades. Let me see. Okay, USD CAD. I'm gonna try and sell USD CAD. USD CAD. Yeah, so that now. Go back to miners again. NTD CAD or NTD CHF. Switch that to H4. Just trying to be more random here, because I'm not trying to open the same trades on different accounts, but like at the same place, you know. GBP AUD. I'm gonna sell GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Okay, 4,000% of margin. As you can see, it's pretty safe. So no problem here. Now account number 9. Euro USD. No, I'm gonna have to wait. GBP NZD. I'm gonna sell GBP NZD. NZD. 0.13 and another one. Your SAK. I'm gonna sell again. Your SAK. Done. 4,000%. Now the last account. Account number 10. Well, for this one, I'm just gonna have to wait, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait, guys, for this one. This one's the discount. All the trades are going negative, unfortunately. Your XCAD, GBPAD, and then your ENZD. So I'm just gonna have to wait here and see what's gonna happen. But as you can see, that's what I need to do. Okay, and as you can see on my FXbook, let me see members. You're probably gonna be seeing all the results in this Myfxbook here. So like I said, we're gonna be seeing that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and you can see the losses and the gains and how much I'm negative or positive in all of these accounts. So I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you learned something from this class. If not, just let me know and I'll try to help you. See you in the next one. Bye.